Hello, my name is Goose, and today I am on the loose in Subnautica once again. Now, we're just getting started. Obviously, this is only the second episode, so we're pretty much just sort of swimming around, looking for things to collect to then build other things. So we're still on the hunt for, wow, my voice has just gone all funny. Little high-pitched bits coming through here and there. My God. We're looking for, what did I say I was looking for? More blueprints. Ow, what the hell? I don't know what bit me, but something bit me. We're looking for more blueprints and more like resources like cave sulfur or fragments of different recipes, so that I can learn how to make other things, which is definitely never a bad thing. We finished off last episode with getting a big oxygen tank.
This biome supports extensive biodiversity and connects to a number of small cave networks.
We obviously finished last episode getting a bigger oxygen tank, which is going to help us greatly stay under the water and not have to do this and go up to the surface so much, which is definitely a positive. We're going to go through this wreckage, see what else we can find. I can already tell us a couple of blueprints we can finish, like the beacon and the grab trap. So there's two blueprints. Now, obviously there's another beacon here, so what happens if you scan something you've already unlocked? It just turns into titanium. So nothing fancy, you just get titanium for it. So like that, it's just titanium now, because I've already unlocked it. There's another beacon, which we don't need. We've got a little air bubble pocket here from this little air bladder oxygen thing, brain coral. I'll scan that just because I can. There you go. Looks really cool. You can pause it to read it. These guys are dangerous. These sand sharks. Oh, point proven. They move very erratic. It's like they've on speed, or they've got ADHD, or God knows what. They're kind of hard to scan, to be honest. I don't think I've ever scanned one of these because they just don't stop moving. Maybe they do. But look at that. Look how cool that is. The creature design is unbelievable. Oh, it's so awesome. Be vigilant for ambush and sandy biomes. Very cool. I'm getting distracted by the wildlife. The wildlife is so cool in this game. We're going to go back up and get oxygen one more time, just so I don't need to worry about it for a hot second. And then we're going to drop straight back down. And ideally we want to get the blueprint to make a sea glide, which means we'll be able to move faster. We'll be able to have a light when it's dark. And overall it's just like you use it throughout the whole game. It's one of the best things you can grab. We just scanned a fragment from mobile vehicle bay, which is going to be important to make actual vehicles we can sit in underwater. Very important that will be, so we can go down deeper. And yes, you can go down deeper. I know that sounds terrifying, and trust me, it is just as terrifying as it sounds. There is no doubt about it. Not to panic anyone, but if you're scared of the ocean, not really something you want to be messing around with. Alright, so that's another fragment. I'm still ideally just looking for a cave to hop in. Look for cave sulfur. I know here are some here by the looks of it, but these caves go...
show a nearby cave entrance, depth 90 meters, leading to an unknown environmental biome. Caution. Continued degradation of the Aurora's drive core may result in a quantum detonation. Continuing to monitor.
Okay, so our cave of 90 meters is not something that we could really completely go in right now because of oxygen. And two, it sounds like the aura is going to explode, which isn't really a good thing, probably, I would presume. A ship that big exploding.
New blueprint acquired.
It seems like it might be a slight issue. But anyway, I digress. Look how pretty this is.
Passing 100 meters. Oxygen efficiency decreased.
We'll take a slight look down here. Like, I know what's here, but we'll take a slight look. Just so you can see how pretty this game is. Like, look at this. Look at all the pretty colours. Don't worry about the tapeworm. But look how pretty it is. Okay, now I need to leave before I die. I need to leave before I die. Because in like normal survival mode, the dying is kind of like respectful. Like you lose a couple items, but you don't lose everything. And there's not like a bag you can go back to like pick up or anything like that. Like the couple items you lose, you just lose. It's as simple as that. But they're usually just like a couple of like resource items like titanium or stuff like that. It's actually very forgiving. Which is pretty good. That looks good at night time, doesn't it? Well, my throat's really just gone. We're still looking for this cave sulfur and or other blueprints. Now, obviously, it is dark at night time. So it's going to be a little bit harder to see for both you and me. Don't get me wrong, I'm struggling to see as well. That's an egg. Yep, that's an egg. We just got to try and do our best. Oh, look at that. Might be something in here. Oh, look at that, a laser cutter fragment. Awesome. I think we need 3 of those, and I think we've got 1. Yep. And another mobile vehicle bay, and I think this is it. Awesome. So now we can build a mobile vehicle bay, which basically means we can then start collecting the resources to make vehicles.
Oxygen efficiency decreased.
Which is going to be super cool. Get the vehicles. Now look how big these guys are. Oh, these guys are actually friendly. They are classed as Leviathans because of how big they are. But they're friendly Leviathans. I will scan one and go look at it properly. I just need to get some oxygen first. And where am I, by the way? Ah, very far away. Cool. Okay. Like, look at these things. They are awesome. So you've got like a whole ecosystem living on their back. They've got these weird little tentacle things. Reef backs. Super big, so it's going to take a hot minute to scan it. And you can also break barnacles on their back to get stuff. So here's your reachback Leviathan, more than 30 meters long, so it's part of the Leviathan class. Feeds on plankton. I could read up through all of this, but again, I'm not going to because there's a lot. But the main takeaway on this is that we're on a planet called 4546b. That's the planet that we're on, which is called 4546b. So that'll come into that'll be in the test later, so pay attention. We're gonna start heading kind of back towards the lifeboat. Just because I don't want to go out too far. How's my inventory going? Really have heaps of room. So we should try and grab more stuff. I do see that there's a crash part of the ship here, which I guess I should probably go check out real quick. But I'm not going to find any of my sea glide pieces out here. I've gone too far from like where they probably will be. Yeah. We can learn how to make desks. I should really have more oxygen before being here. That's the mobile vehicle bay, which we've already unlocked. We can learn a chair. Never know how many chairs you're gonna need.
New blueprint acquired.
Now I can't do much else in this little room. There is more to this ship, but also I'm under 100 meters, so I'm really losing. Hang on, I'll scan this real quick. Because this should be a sonar room, scanner room. Which is important as well, we want that. Awesome. Now let's go back and get some oxygen. Oh, I want that as well, that's important. Because as much as I've unlocked the mobile vehicle bay, I still need to actually get the blueprints for said vehicles to be able to use them. I'm also hungry and thirsty, and so we're going to eat this, we're going to drink both of those. Food's way more maxed out and water's tolerable. We're going to come down and grab this blueprint, this fragment, sorry, and then we're going to head back towards home while also like scanning the area. I don't know if this is for the Seamoth or the bioreactor. That's for the Seamoth, that's what we want. The Seamoth is a vehicle. Ow, somebody just bit me, that little bastard. Alright, I think I've unlocked the blueprint for the Seamoth, so we want to make this mobile vehicle bay as quickly as possible, so then we can learn how to work out what we need to make the Seamoth as quickly as possible, because that's going to make transversing so much easier. Especially since I still don't have a Sea Glide yet. He's infected. You know, I wonder if all these fish are starting to get infected with whatever's on this planet. And they've lived here the whole time. Do you think I should, like, find out if I'm infected? I'll grab that. I don't really need anything else. I'm still looking for a cave, by the way, for cave sulfur, because I need that repair tool. I don't know why, but cave sulfur always seems to be the hardest thing for me to find. It just goes out of its way to not exist when I need it. And then when I, don't need it, it's there in abundance. It's pretty much how it usually works. But let's do a self-scan.
Self-scan complete. Vital signs normal. Continuing to monitor.
Okay, well that's good to know. I'm not infected, I'm still normal. Which is definitely a good thing, depending on what normal means. How normal is normal. I will be going back to my life pod soon. I just really want to try and find some cave sulfur. This is a cave I was already in. I feel like this is a cave I've already been in. I just really want to find some cave sulfur. Which, yeah, is just a lot of swimming around, unfortunately, not doing much else. But you can also see how pretty this game is, and I appreciate it for what it is. And like, even when this game came out in like 2018, it was a beautiful game. And it's never stopped. The devs have put a lot of like time into it. When they made Subnautica Below Zero, which is like the next game, which it's not as good as this. Like, it's okay, but it's nowhere near as good. I'll just say it how it is. It's just, yeah, nowhere near as good. But they put new stuff in that, which they then proceeded to add into this, like that top right, titanium being stuck there in the corner, like the recipe for it. Never used to be able to do this in this game. Never could do that, and then they added it into Below Zero. People went, yes, this is like what we've been asking for, this is what we want, and they went, okay, and they put it into this game. They put it back into the original game, because they've actually spent time working on it and improving it and loving it, which is what a lot of places are missing. A lot of game companies are missing is the time and the care. Can you not? I'm just trying to grab stuff. Stop trying to kill me. I can hear all your mouth movements. Jesus. But yeah, they've really put in the effort and the time. Which is, yeah, what you want out of a game development company. You know? You can have fun if they're having fun, kind of thing. Oh, hi, buddy. Don't you try it. I just want cave sulfur, okay? That's all I'm trying to find, alright? Leave me alone. Ow. I walked into that one, that's fair. Now, obviously, as you can see, they don't hurt very much. Like stalkers, you don't really need to worry about stalkers. They're pretty chill, actually. Let's get some oxygen. And let's keep trying to look for this cave sulfur. Well, I'm getting closer and closer to that. I don't know if I should be. Well, there's no caves. I'm struggling to find cave sulfur, and I really shouldn't be. Oh well, so let's head back to our life pod. I could try a multitask. So if I go here and go into blueprints, I can unpin this, but I can also scroll. Oh, I want to know how to make that. A wiring kit, I can make that. Put that there so I don't forget, we'll pin it, and I want to make this. Now, I need a titanium ingot, which is easy, lubricant, which I've already got, and a power cell. I'm pretty sure for a power cell I need a couple of batteries. Yeah, 2 batteries and silicon rubber, and I grabbed 4 acid mushrooms. You need 2 acid mushrooms and 1 copper to make a battery, and I already grabbed 4 of them preemptively because I kind of knew. So we're going to head back so we can make this mobile vehicle bay fragment and a rebreather, which basically means that when we're like under like 100 meters, we will be able to like breathe better because it will, I think it recycles the CO2, I believe. Which means our oxygen's a little bit more efficient when we're under 100 meters depth-wise. Don't quote me on that, but I'm pretty sure that's what a rebreather does. At least in this. I don't know if that's what it does in real life. I'm presuming it would. God, swimming is so slow when you don't have the sea glide. Hey, fragment. Sea glide fragment. Please tell me. Oh my god, thank god.
New blueprint acquired.
Alrighty, this means we can make the sea glide fragment as well, not the fragment, the whole glide. Which I need more lubricant for, another battery and copper wire. Now the fact that I need more lubricant means I need to make more lubricant, which means I need to go over here real quick. And I need to grab some of those creepvine cluster pods. So then I can actually make some more lubricant. Making another battery shouldn't be an issue. I should already have some copper, some acid mushrooms there. And I should have enough copper to make copper wire, and if not, I just picked up some more, so it's fine. Have I looked in here for cave sulfur? Yes, that doesn't go anywhere. Cave sulfur is one of those things that are like in abundance, but also not. So they're usually hidden in these little pods, which when you go past them have a fish pop out called a crash fish. And it basically follows you and then blows up. And that's the whole way that it, has a go at you, pretty much. And then beneath where they come out of is cave sulfur. Alright, let's get in here. Let's go in and let's make lubricant, because I need one of those. Speaking of, I need to go here and pull my lubricant and my copper and my fiber mesh and some silicon rubber, right? I'm pretty sure I need it as well. Am I tripping? No, I did grab it. Cool. Anyway. Okay, so we'll turn our metal into titanium just because, well, we don't need it as metal. And I need a titanium ingot anyway, don't I? Yeah. So we'll make this into a titanium ingot. We've got a lubricant for each one. We need to make a battery or 10, which means I also need the acid mushroom out of that. I thought there was 2 here, not just 1. Okay, that's fine. We might need to go grab more acid mushrooms, which is fine. 1 battery for that. I need 2 for a power cell, so let's see if I can make 2 more. Hopefully I can. No, I'm short on acid mushrooms. We'll make a power cell, and then we'll quickly jump out and go get some acid mushrooms, because they're not usually very difficult to find. They're usually kind of everywhere, like so. We'll grab a couple just so I can make some spare batteries as well, because it never hurts to have spare batteries on you. Let's jump back into here real quick. Let's pick up my power cell. Let's also make a wiring kit. I do have plenty of silver on me. Let's also make a wiring kit, because I need one of those too. And then we need to make another battery. We need 1 titanium, so I do actually need one of you. And then we also need to make some copper wire, and then we should be able to make all this. So we'll drop down here, and we'll make our sea glide. Oopsie, wrong button.
The sea glide will increase your effective exploration range. For your safety, please pack supplies for long journeys and stay within 5 kilometers of the nearest life pod or habitat.
What if I say no? Alright, so we've made that. Now we're going to make a mobile vehicle bay, which means we'll be able to learn how to make our sea moth. Or we've already learned it. We'll be able to craft our sea moth once I get all the required pieces. And last but not least, we're going to make a rebreather. And everything else we're going to put in storage that we don't need right now. Which isn't a lot, because I can't fit a lot. I also grabbed more acid mushrooms, but I don't have any more copper. So grabbing all of them was kind of pointless, to be honest. But anyway. Okay. We're going to pop out. And we're going to drop this mobile vehicle bay. Once I get the right button. There we go. So we're going to climb up on this. And no recipes available. Have I not completely learned the sea moth yet? Oh wait, that's my...
Local radiation readings suggest the Aurora's drive core has reached critical state. Quantum detonation will occur within 2 hours.
That doesn't sound good. But, okay, so I've got 1 out of 3 pieces for the sea moth, so I've got to find 2 more blue fragments to make my blueprint. Which is fine, at least this is ready for that. And now I have this thing, which has a map, which I never use, and a light, which is very handy. And now look how much faster we can move. Now, I'm out of food and water at home, so the first thing we're going to do is go hunting for food, which they move so much faster when you've got this too. Come on, boomerang. There we go. These bladderfish are the only things that don't move fast. Now you can turn bladderfish into food as well. They don't just have to be water. But come back here. Come back here. Come back here. God, they're fast little bastards. Red eye. I'll take a red eye. Oh no, Gary fish, not red eye. My bad. Okay. I'm not still.
Congratulations, survivor. You have exceeded your weekly exercise quotient by 500%. Data indicates that swimming was your favorite activity. Be sure to vary your routine for uniform muscle development.
Trust me, swimming is not my preferred choice of exercise, I can tell you that. What are you? I haven't seen you before. Are you a red eye? Yeah, swimming's definitely not my activity, chosen activity that I would, want to do on a regular basis. Not at all. Can I pick you guys up? No, I can't. I wasn't sure, I couldn't remember. So as you can tell, I probably need more copper. And I'm also once again looking for more cave sulfur. Which seems like an impossible task at this point, but hey. What do I know? Now, can I get some more oxygen? And probably gonna leave this episode here somewhere soon. Unless something amazing happens. Because, well, I'm going deep. I need... I've already got that, so I don't need to scan it. Because, yeah, I need some cave sulfur still to make a repair tool, which is important. Oh, am I that far out? No, not really. Sorry. All these biomes have different names. Like where I start is called the Safe Shallows. I'm 90% sure this is the bulb zone, which is also really pretty. Just by the way, like, look at this. Super pretty.
30 seconds.
Oops. Let me scan first. Oh, I'm 150 meters down. I'm not making this. I don't think I'm making this. Oh, I'm pushing. I'm not pushing in a good way. I'm pushing in a... Oh, no, I've got plenty of time. Never mind, I'm panicking. I'm panicking for no reason. I know I don't sound panicked, but I'm panicked. Okay, cool. Oxygen. Done. As much as that area is cool, we don't really need to be there or want to be there yet. We need to focus on more copper and more cave sulfur. To be honest. Oh, and fragments like this. Is this the sea moth or the bioreactor? I think I've already unlocked the bioreactor. Yeah, I have. I have already unlocked the bioreactor, so not really helpful. We want the sea moth. My inventory is nearly full of stuffs. So I'm going to start being a little bit more careful with what I grab. Just because I don't want to leave room for like all the high value stuff. And we're going to keep, yeah, just looking around for fragments for the sea moth and for the cave sulfur. That's the word. I almost forgot what the word was then. I think that's what I've been saying for like the last 2 videos, and I'm looking for because I desperately need it. So I can actually get the storyline going, because until you repair this radio, the storyline doesn't really happen. Because yeah, you need to repair that radio, so then you can get communications, which then you get story beats. You do get a couple of story beats just from things happening, like the quantum detonation in the Aurora will trigger a story beat. But yeah, most of it comes from these radios, which is quite important. But I can't get those messages if I can't fix my radio, because I can't find cave sulfur out of all things. Which I swear it never used to be that hard to find. I swear they've made it more difficult to find cave sulfur than what it used to be. I'm also, my Sea Glide's already at 60% battery, might I just add. Middle of my taskbar down the bottom, which is wild. Batteries drain so quickly now compared to what they used to. Because trust me, they never used to drain this fast. Oh, here we go. Crash fish. Cave sulfur. Ow. See, they literally explode on you. Another one. Cool. Bye. You can outrun them once you've got the Sea Glide, but... Oh, another one. There's another one? Jesus Christ, how many are there? I know I desperately needed you, but how many are there actually? That was 4. There's 1, there's 2. The third one was at the start. Where'd that 4th one come from? Unless I'm just mishearing. I may have just misheard. Anyway. Oh, beacon. I've already got that. We're going to head back to our life raft. We're going to make this repair tool, and then we're probably going to quit this episode here. But so far, this is Subnautica. It's a very, very pretty game. I have much love for this game. In my life of playing games, Overwatch and Dead by Daylight I've spent the most hours in. Dead by Daylight I've spent like 370. Subnautica is my second game I've spent the most time in. Just let that sink in. Okay. I have spent... Oh, I need to look at... I have spent 115... Wrong button. 15 hours in this game. And that's my second highest, like, most played hours game, according to Steam. And I can't judge anything of before I had Steam of what I played on Xbox and stuff like that.
LifePod secondary systems
Oh my god, it's not so dark here.
full environment diagnostic and outputting results to databank.
Oh look, geological data. The category 3 ocean planet, oxygen, nitrogen, atmosphere, extensive biodiversity, safety warnings. Has leviathans. The water is contained with high levels of oil and bacteria, and the planet is beyond Federation space. Rescue unlikely. So it doesn't sound like I'm getting off this planet anytime soon.
This is Aurora. Distress signal received. Rescue operation will be dispatched to your location in 9 hours. Continue to monitor for emergency transmissions from other life pods.
Yeah, it doesn't sound like I'm getting rescued anytime soon. So that's kind of unfortunate, but I guess it is what it is, huh? But yeah, we're gonna leave this episode here. Next episode, we're just gonna be continuing to like swim around and look for sea moth parts so we can make our vehicle, which means we can go further. Next video, the Aurora will also probably do whatever it needs to do, by the sounds of it. Because I don't know if the 2 hours is in-game time or not. But hey, we're in LifePod 5. Yeah. My name has been Goose, and I have been on the loose today in Somebody Who Wet the Bed. See ya.